Oh, Bruce, it is nice to see your smile again. No longer having to wear a mask.
That's right, we are at Universal Studios right now. I'm so happy. You no longer have to wear a mask outside or inside if you're fully vaccinated. So you can ride a ride without having to wear a mask. So you can technically come to Universal without even having to wear a mask. I'm so excited for today.
Now, if you remember, this is where you had your temperature screen. They no longer do that anymore. Now, it's a Saturday here at Universal, so it is gonna be busy.
Well, it is back to that time of the year again where it rains every single day in Orlando. So I'm sure it'll be done in like 20 minutes, but it's time to get our annual pass holder button for the month.
Now, Ian, I'm sorry, but your kind is not welcome here.
Are you saying you passholes won't let me in?
Nope.
Alright, here's the button for the month. If you're very confused, it's just a red button. For the red button that you push on the Men in Black alien attack, it says 999999. Or in German, no, 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 no. Okay, hotshot, time to see what you're made of. Oh, and this red button, don't even think of pushing it. This is supposed to be like the score when you max it out. I've yet to do that. Alright, now the prop shop is only opened on the weekends. I'm never here on the weekends, so I can finally go see what's in here. Now they still have some of the scarecrows from the trick-or-treat trail for Halloween. Then they got these creepy little twins or mannequins. I feel like these are probably used at the end of the hallway for the Shining Horror Nights house. Each little creepy girl is $250. That's a lot for a receding hairline. Now this I have never seen before. It's Islands of Adventure Lighthouse Blueprint, or an Islands of Adventure Lagoon Ship Blueprint. It's a blueprint of the ship. It's really cool. And then here's the notorious lighthouse. Now there's a little hidden cave part in here, and boy, I've heard stories from security about things that have happened in there during grad night. Okay, this is a fish, but there's a man's face there. Fish face prop mold jacket.
As of last night, team members who are located outside no longer have to wear a mask. So there's like team members everywhere not wearing a mask. It's great that they have an option to not wear a mask. Team members are still working indoors, they still have to wear a mask. It's all very confusing and changing literally hour by hour. Universal's doing kind of another little like food event, but it's like food trucks.
So we're at this little cart over here, and I'm gonna try that brisket melt that they had.
We got the Smoky brisket melt. This sucker is huge. You get an annual pass holder discount with it. You get sourdough bread, chopped brisket with barbecue, and it looks like cheddar cheese on it. The bread is a little bit buttered. It's nice and crispy. The barbecue sauce is all right on the brisket. You can't go wrong with the cheddar cheese. Solid brisket. We're gonna do a 9 out of 10. Close to getting a 10 out of 10. It needed something to push it over the edge.
Okay, it looks like Christian Grey has stopped by and he has added the ropes to Bruce. Looks like he's having a good time now. Okay, Universal, hear me out. This has never opened the Woody Woodpecker Place. Reopen it with a Krusty Krab pizza. Well, there's your free idea. This is what I'm here for today. The retro logo for Universal, but they put like the paint splatter, and each one is different. Oh, do they have one large left? Oh yeah. So it's $28. So it's got the paint splatter on the front and also on the back.
Now the main point of the day is, guys, I want to go see the Jurassic World Tribute Store. As you know, Jurassic Park is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I'm really excited to see all the Easter eggs in here. I'm probably gonna nerd out a lot, and you can actually see my face this time while I walk through a tribute store.
All right, so here's the entrance. It looks great so far. Whoa.
This is great. So this is supposed to be like the control room to oversee the entire park.
Is this from the movie?
It's from Jurassic Park. Dennis Nedry has this little guy on his computer.
Picking up a disturbance in Sector 12. Better squeeze the stress ball for good luck.
And then over here, they have the dinosaurs above the computers. They got the live count of the park of how many people are in here. They got the POV of the Velocicoaster. I always loved these as a kid. Machine processing, here we go. So it's gonna be a purple T-Rex. Come on, little guy, come on. Oh! I wonder if they meant to have him purple to be like Barney.
Hello, kids. Let's sing songs.
Was not expecting to see a life-size raptor in here.
So they had the electric fence up. Oh God.
Now they have like raptor sounds playing right now.
Oh, we're heading into the next little area. Where should we go? We're gonna be going to the Visitor Center. It feels like we're walking through the old remnants of the original Jurassic Park.
In the first Jurassic World movie, they kind of go back to the original Jurassic Park like location, and everything is kind of like decrepit and distressed, and
That's what this hallway kind of feels like, that I'm walking through the original Jurassic Park hallway. We got a terrifying Dilophosaurus right there. So here's the original mosaic for the original Jurassic Park. They got a distressed rain jacket, the helmet. Is this like a little lounge fly for Jurassic Park? Oh my gosh. So you can open the doors and there's a T-Rex right there. They have a hidden little compy up here. So they have one of like the old incubator machines which turn the eggs. Oh, these eggs
for screen-used raptor eggs in Jurassic Park 3.
Over here they have the Embryo cold storage. So this, I believe, in the first movie is where Dennis Nedry comes in and steals all the vials of the DNA, which then he puts in the Barbasol shaving cream. There's a little compy hiding up there. Gentle Giants attraction now.
Me, I'm the gentle
You're a
giant.
gentle giant.
They have a Triceratops here. They used to have a Triceratops like meet and greet animatronic back in the day, but that's no longer here.
You can purchase your own Triceratops feed.
I think this is the best tribute store Universal has ever done.
Now this looks like the one that was used in Jurassic World, was it? And it was. The John Hammond statue that was in the lobby in Jurassic World. That's great.
All right, that tribute store is absolutely amazing. I will say, now that they're not like limiting the amount of people like going into the tribute stores, it's packed in there. Like you're just shoulder to shoulder with people, and it takes a while to enjoy the details. It felt like a proper extension of the universe, and like you're walking through the old Jurassic Park, and then you're in like the dino feed area. Beautifully done. Team members did a great job. So first off, we have like it's like the dig for bones in a jar. Now I thought it was just gonna be like a plastic jar with a sticker on it, but it's an actual plastic jar with the printed logo on it. It's like frosting on top. Oh, that looks good. That's so good. Okay, finally they have good stuff at the tribute store for like dessert. It's like moist, rich, dark chocolate cake with like a chocolate frosting. Normally I'm not a fan of their cupcakes at all, or their cake. This is like a crumbly cake, and there's like little dinosaur bones in it.
This tastes exactly what you think would come out of a dinosaur's.
Because you know in dinosaur poop there's like the bones in it. That's what this actually is. Oh, it's dinosaur poop in a jar. I still like it though. We're gonna do 10 out of 10.
It's a mess.
But you need something to drink with it because it's just so rich. Like a big glass of milk. It's time for the dreaded gummy. This is the amber gummy. So if you don't know what amber is, it's like fossilized sap, and inside the sap there's supposed to be like a mosquito. It's really dense. I don't know what's going on the bottom. Let's see. There's not really any flavor in it. It just feels like I'm eating tasteless gelatin. I think this is the best one out of all of them so far. The little amber thing, we're doing 5 out of 10.
Come to Universal. We've got bugs trapped in jelly. That is a solid 3.5.
But you get your own little mosquito on the inside.
I haven't gotten to the mosquito. Maybe the mosquito will make me feel better. Oh God.
What, you don't like it?
No. Whatever this is, that is
You see
dry.
the inside?
I devoured that bug. I said, see a bug? You going in my belly. Oh, we're about to go on a mummy. I'm gonna be like, yo, what up, Egyptians? Blah. Right, hold up, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! No, okay, hold up. That's a wrap. Let's go to the mummy.
Since there's no longer really the distancing markers, it's like 3 feet, but it's just they're packed in there like sardines right now in front of the mummy.
It's time to go to my favorite meet and greet in all of Universal Studios, Donkey.
I told him you're the greatest meet and greet in all the Universal Studios.
Right. Why would you tell him that?
Well, because you are.
That's a lot to live up to.
You're talking donkey.
Who else has a talking donkey?
Exactly.
Disney. Well, a happy talking donkey though. Universal.
So Donkey, what's it like being able to see everybody's face now that people don't have to wear a mask?
You know, it was second nature. Like it felt like I was like it never happened. Like when you go from certain places here where a lot of people wear masks and not, it catches me off guard. And then to see faces again, it's like, oh, we're doing that again. But you know, I'm a donkey, so I can't discriminate. Like, how could I tell somebody to put their mask over their nose and under their chin if I ain't got one on my face? No cases for donkeys still. We're at 0. So
we all have pretty faces, or do you think we're all
absolutely
nasty?
not. I mean, if you ugly, that don't make you nasty. Have you met Shrek? For himself, he's quite hygienic.
You ever tell him that he needs a mask because he's nasty?
I mean, you know what? It didn't hit me until we came out of the
Coronavirus!
It didn't hit me until we came out of that maybe Shrek would have been better off with a mask.
Did you get to ride the Velocicoaster yet?
I did not.
Why not?
Because I have to work here. Like, literally, see, I'm holding the franchise up on my own right now. Like, I've been here since like in 9:40, and I haven't had an opportunity to leave because Shrek and Fiona are not here, and I'm here until 8.
Tried to ride one of the dinosaurs, but they're not as great as you because you're the noble steed.
Hold your fingers up. You got all your limbs and all your fingers, and you tried to ride one of the dinosaurs?
I did.
That doesn't sound like a true story. Is there documentary footage of him trying to ride the dinosaur?
They don't allow any cameras on it, so there's
not
no
a camera that big.
Yeah,
see, what you got to do is you got to get the glasses. You already know what I was going to say. You finishing my sandwiches and stuff. Oh, you got a donkey laugh too. I speak that.
We're gonna head over to the Dreamworks show.
Okay.
You're not over there though.
I want to know why I'm not in the show. Obviously, I want to be the MC. I would be amazing at that. DreamWorks will never be the same without me, and they know it.
Now, the Barney show is gone from existence, so they've replaced it. It's called the Dreamworks Destination.
This used to say like Barney's Playland or something. So it's just kind of like a cardboard cutout they put up. They added some little background photo op. So Peekaboo's house, they've covered up with just drapery and put up 2 TVs. Set of characters are coming out.
They have like a little dance party, and in between they like pause so you can like take a photo with them.
So you can come up and take a photo with Puss in Boots right there. All the walls are covered in different characters
from DreamWorks, but it's crazy because it's like a Saturday, so this place should be like packed, but it's like us and probably like 10 other people. So I think there needs to be more advertisement to let people know this is like back here.
Now Donkey did make it in here as a little cutout. I like the silhouette that they have of the boy fishing on the moon for the DreamWorks logo. I could just leave Ian here and then pick him up later in the day.
Dance party with us in just a moment.
Now, I saw pictures of it and I was really worried, but it looks a lot better in person than it does in the internet photos that were put out there. Okay, we're heading out. Before I talk about like the day, I want to update you guys on the bead tree. It's very sad.
Some poor soul had to come and remove all the beads on the bead tree.
Now guys, we are back home. I love the shirt. Okay, next video we're doing a Q&A, so write down in the comments some questions you want me to answer. But so let's talk about our day. It was so nice being able to go to a park and just not have to worry about a mask. Now, it was extremely busy though. I will say, do not go on a Saturday because everything you want to do, there was just too many lines and too many people. I really didn't even get to like fully film the tribute store because there's just so many crowds of people in there. I'm gonna go back on a weekday so I can kind of like film the entire thing and show you all the little different Easter eggs. One of my 2 favorite little things they had in there, they had Alan Grant's hat and they also had the original Barbasol can from the original Jurassic Park. I never thought I would see that. That thing should be in a museum. Now let's talk about the new DreamWorks dance party. I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was great for what it was. Is it a mind-blowing attraction? No. It's a fun place for the kids to go, for the parents to sit down and cool off, because there's not too many places like that at Universal where you just kind of like sit down and chill. You can come in whenever you want. You get to see the characters. All the characters have a different choreography with every single song, and before, the DreamWorks characters were just kind of like all over the park. You could like randomly see them. This is like a place where you know you're gonna be able to take a picture with them and go visit them instead of it just being spontaneously running into them. I will say it looks a lot better in person than it does on video. So if you're at Universal, stop by. It's a lot of fun. Do a couple little dances with Guy Diamond. You're gonna have a good time. The current rundown as of right now of what's going on with the no mask in Orlando theme parks right now. Okay, we're gonna start with Disney. Disney, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask outside, but if you enter indoors, you have to put on a mask. Cast members in certain roles, if they're fully vaccinated, don't have to wear a mask. So pretty much just like parking attendants and a couple other ones. Now we're gonna go to Universal. Universal, you don't have to wear a mask if you're outside if you're fully vaccinated, or inside. If a team member is located outside, they no longer have to wear a mask if they're fully vaccinated. Again, if they wanna wear a mask, there's nothing wrong with that, but they have the option to not wear a mask. Now, if a team member is working inside, they still have to wear a mask. I think things are going in the right direction of like fully getting back to normal. So if you're like planning your trip, honestly, I would still look towards the fall season. I think everything will be back to normal. I don't think there will be masks at Halloween Horror Nights. I don't think there's gonna be plexiglass for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando. Now, I got this question a lot from you guys. What is it like in the theme parks now that the mask mandate has kind of been lifted? How many people are actually wearing it? So from what I saw at Universal, pretty much when we were walking through City Walk, I would say every 2 in 10 people were wearing a mask. But once you kind of like got into the theme park, I think everybody kind of realized like, hey, everybody's not wearing a mask. I'm not gonna wear mine. So I would say about 5% of the guests in the park were wearing a mask. Everybody else wasn't wearing a mask. So if that's something you're worried about and you're planning a trip, just remember if you're coming to Universal Studios, pretty much nobody's wearing a mask. Also, I will see you guys on Thursday for the opening day of the Velocicoaster. It's gonna be insane. I've already ridden it, but I don't know how they're gonna handle the madness. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna end the video with a wonderful slow-mo clip of Ian eating that gummy.
Oh, you got a donkey laugh too. Yeah.
This is definitely fake, so don't even worry about it. You can definitely put your...